taste of your body. You feel perfect when you want me now. I don't wanna leave you now. Yeah. Morning, we saw the night turn into morning. Guess I gotta go right now. 10 more minutes turn into an hour. Yeah. Wish I could stop the hands of time and lay right here for life. Tell the truth, they can love you like I do, and we both know that. So wait until I'm back. Yeah. Overtime, I've been working overtime, and when I'm done with that, yeah, I'ma be right back, yeah. Oh man, I don't wanna waste this moment. Lose myself when I'm inside of you. I might wife you, I might make the move. Oh, while we're laying here, tied up in the sheets, look me in my eyes, say it's everything you need. Girl, it's true. We can rendezvous on the beach in Malibu. Wish I could stop the hands of time and lay right here for life. Tell the truth, they can love you like I do, and we both know that. So wait until I'm back. Yeah. Overtime, I've been working overtime, and when I'm done with that, yeah, I'ma be right back, yeah. Tell the truth, like it like I do. We both know that. So I'ma be right back. Yeah. Laying next to you, I got a flight in the morning. Got me questioning what I think is important. I can't even lie, think of you when I'm with her. Look me in my eye, tell me that you feel different. Drove 2 hours just to stay the night with you. Haven't seen you in a year, but I still get you. Hurts to see you laugh, cause I know I miss that. How could I forget that? You made me feel alive. Forget the mother, I would put them to the side. Girls in LA couldn't be more dry. You're so money, baby, you ain't even have to try. Now I'm running with you round these lessons. See those in your dorm, we're dancing. It's a 3:15, saying everything we mean. Girl, it's hard to see me go so fast, yeah, I get that. Times that we have so wild, can't forget that. Now I'm on a flight in my fears, thinking about you. Hope you know you far anyone who doubts you. Life out in Cali has been great, I'm committed. You the only thing that makes me wish things were different. I might fly you out, get you on a one-way if I had it my way. Girl, you be by my side. Forget the mother, I would put them to the side. Girls in LA couldn't be more dry. You're so money, baby, you ain't even have to try. Now I'm running with you round these lessons. See those in your dorm, we're dancing. It's a 3:15, saying everything we mean. Maybe I'm stuck in the past, girl, not willing to let it all go. You can't ignore the fact, baby, you made me feel alive. The mother, I would put them to the side. So real, baby, look me in my eyes. There's so money, baby, you ain't even have to try. Now I'm running with you round these lessons. See those in your dorm, we're dancing. It's a 3:15, 2, 3, 4. Hands in your body, I'm grabbing your ass, enjoying the moment cause life moved too fast. I'm looking forward, ignoring the past. These are the times that we'll laugh looking back. I'm getting lucky like coins in a well. Goodbye to my haters, I'm wishing you well. This is my year, man, if you couldn't tell. This is our life and we living it well. Late nights in the city causing hell. Burn this bitch into the ground, oh well. For all we got tonight, let's do this right. Let's do this right. Let's go to paradise. This shit be like Friday nights. This shit made me feel alive. I feel like we in paradise. Paradise. Don't know if it's a drink I pour, but I swear I've never loved you more. Make you right here, I come alive. One more hit and we can fly. This shit feel like paradise. I'm feeling it, my head's where the ceiling is. This energy turns nice into memory. Count up the bands, he been working all summer. Ex didn't know what he had, what a bummer. Insecure people turn to insecure lovers, but my drink is almost out and I'm about to pour another. Just let it out. The night has just begun, we on a level now. If I get too fucked up, promise you'll hold me down. Yeah, this that shit you can't deny. This that shit you feel inside. It's our life, our time, we living well. Late nights in the city causing hell. Burn this bitch into the ground, oh well. For all we got tonight, let's do this right. Let's do this right. Let's go to paradise. This shit be like Friday nights. This shit made me feel alive. I feel like we in paradise. 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 Don't know if it's a drink I pour, but I swear I've never loved you more. Make you right here, I come alive. One more hit and we can fly. This shit feel like too young to see tomorrow, too young to know it hurts. Found love in empty bottles, I guess we'll never learn. So just lay with me late till the morning. Cause I'm high and you high and together we soaring. And if I go too hard, pray the Lord my soul to take. I've been up all night, till tomorrow it could wait. I think we went too far, the ones they couldn't say. Inside of you I found faith. I apologize if I say anything I do mean. Cause I've been drinking too much, faded off the gasoline. I'm just trying to live life, put on for my family. That's on everything. God, we could do anything. Cause baby, we are too young to see tomorrow, too young to know it hurts. Found love in empty bottles, I guess we'll never learn. So just lay with me late till the morning. Cause I'm high and you high and together we soaring. And if I go too hard, pray the Lord my soul to take. You're here, I'm here, tell me this isn't fate. You should know you could go anywhere you wanna be. Take my hand to your fantasy. I apologize if I say anything I do mean. Cause I'm still on your Netflix. Girl, I know you love me, even though your parents, they don't trust me. They probably alright though. I know I'm in no reply to all your texts. Girl, I do you mad cold, like you're just dying to try, but you can't find the keys now. Looking for God, put you down on your knees. I'm all that you want, but not what you need. Girl, why? Tell me, why do you still love me? Why do you love me? You know you shouldn't love me. Yeah, you still love me. All your friends tell you they hate me. Got up shady. Couple weeks ago they were inside my sheets naked. Club so you can Snapchat to snap that. I know that you do that shit, just hoping for a snapback. Like you're just dying to try, but you can't find the keys now. Looking for God, but you're down on your knees. I'm all that you want, but not what you need. Girl, why? Tell me, why do you still love me? Why do you love me? You know you shouldn't love me. Yeah, you still love me. Why do you need me when you know you don't need me? It's tearing you apart. I leave you broken and shaking, you still call me baby. Tell me, why do you still love? Why you love me? Why do you love me? You know you shouldn't love me. Yeah, you still love me. You still love me. Laying next to you, I got a flight in the morning. Got me questioning what I think is important. I can't even lie, think of you when I'm with her. Look me in my eye, tell me that you feel different. Drove 2 hours just to stay the night with you. Haven't seen you in a year, but I still get you. Hurts to see you leave, I'm stuck in the past, girl. Not willing to let it all go. You can't ignore the fact, baby, you made me feel alive. The mother I will put them to the side. So real, baby, look me in my eyes. There's so money, baby, you ain't even have to try. Now I'm running with you round East Lansing. Tito's in your door, we're dancing. It's a 3:15, saying everything we mean. For a moment I was feeling like I had you. Didn't wanna leave, I had to. It's a 3:15, saying everything we mean.
Hey, happy Friday, everyone. It's great to see you. I missed you all. I was afraid I wasn't going to make it in time. I was actually at the salon getting that green washed out of my hair. I missed the purple too much, so I went back to it. But good to see you. Flycrack, you're a new name. Haven't seen you before. Welcome. Good to have newcomers here. Amin. It's good to see you, Shelby. Who else we got? Funky Monk in the house. Good to see you. Username, great to see you. King, another new name. 06, good to see you. Corey, awesome. It's great to see all of you. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's going to definitely be a fun one, I promise. So I just want to address a few things. So is for you Shadow Academy members, you know what I'm about to say. This is just the pre-show party to just kind of get everyone together, make sure everyone knows how to access the actual Shadow Academy class. all you have to do is just go to alyssanite.co/tube. That will bring you to my YouTube channel, and you're going to see a join button. For those of you who are not members, go ahead and click that join button. Join as a member. It's for the price of a cup of coffee a month. You can become a member of Shadow Academy and gain access to all these classes. So over the last few courses, we've covered installing MobSF, specifically on the M1 Ultra chip, and working through the nuances of that. We've loaded mobile apps within MobSF and went through on the terminal screen using grep and looking for hard-coded API secrets in the app. So we handled the mobile app side. And then we went into Burp Suite, and in the last episode, just did some woman in the middle attacks, man in the middle attacks against backend API, specifically with the healthcare API that we had found in a sandbox. So in this next episode, for those of you who do remember me putting out the poll, I put a poll out asking what tools and in what order priority did you guys and girls want to hit these tools and learn them. Burp Suite definitely came in number one. So, we're going to continue to work within Burp Suite. Just because we got it up and running and we executed the attack doesn't mean we're not going to go back into Burp Suite. I just want to move on to another tool today, that's mitmproxy. So I'm going to teach all of you how to install that and get up and running. Surprisingly, which many of you may find is that it'll take just a second to install on Mac. They've made it very easy. There's a package manager within Mac OS called Homebrew, and it allows you to basically very quickly and easily install apps through packages. So we're going to install that. Hey, Nazrin, thanks for joining us. Max, good to see you. Hi, listen, mitmproxy installs via brew on M1 without a hitch. Interesting. It listens on 8080 by default, same as burp. Max, great point. Good to see you, by the way. Happy Friday. The typical web proxy port is 8080, 81. So when you have something that listens on an HTTP proxy port, they know, so anything below 1024 is what's called a root port, or you basically need root or admin privileges to assign a daemon to listen on a port less than port 1024. Anything above 1024 to 65,535 is what's called the ephemeral port. So, a lot of these tools don't want to require you to have root privileges, and also will want to listen on a port above port 1024, and also that anything below 1024 is probably used by something. A web proxy isn't going to want to listen on port 80, but by default, web proxy is 8080. So good catch. Yeah. So if you guys and girls are running Burp Suite and you've got the proxy listener on, you need to make sure to change that default port to 8081. When in our last class, we reconfigured Burp Suite to listen on all interfaces and moved that to port 8081 with Burp Suite listening on localhost on port 8080. Okay, so let me see what else we want to cover. So we're going to be covering mitmproxy today. I'm just going to choose an app on my iPhone that we're going to use to point at mitmproxy to grab those packets. I will show you the terminal interface for mitmproxy as well as the web proxy web interface. So mitmproxy has a web UI, a GUI called mitmweb, and if you're in an environment where you have that GUI, you have that ability to be outside of a shell, mitmweb is great. It's powerful. It allows you to basically do the same things that the terminal interface will. But in the web GUI, it's just a lot easier to work around and navigate within. So in the terminal shell, instead of just clicking on a packet and using hotkeys or whatever on your keyboard, you can use your mouse in the web GUI. So I tend to like to use the web GUI. In my older years, if something offers a GUI, great, awesome. But as you've seen with, for example, in MobSF, I prefer to be at the terminal. So it depends on what I'm doing. I used mitmproxy for a very long time in the terminal, and it wasn't until I'd say within the last few months that I started using mitmweb. So I'll show you both of those interfaces. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. What else? What else? What else? Oh, so a lot of you have reached out to me on social media that watched the last episode, was in the last class, and did this on your own, which is awesome. That's great. That's why I'm here. But you ran into issues where an app will like just randomly crash. All right. So I want to talk about that. So when you're doing a WIDM/MIDM or person in the middle attack, and you load up an app that's got certificate pinning installed, or it's got a third-party security control like AppDome installed, it's going to look for things like that. That's where there's something proxying the connection, and it'll in some instances crash the app, where the app will just close with no error message or anything. It just crashes. And then you have situations where you'll get a pop-up screen and you'll get an error message about the SSL certificate or the TLS connection or whatever. It's basically just saying, hey, look, I don't recognize, because they've coded this root certificate within the app. It's looking for a specific certificate and not the Burp Suite certificate or the mitmproxy certificate. So it's basically freaking out and yelling at you and saying, hey, look, I don't know what's going on here, and it won't let you connect. Those are the apps that have certificate ping installed. However, in the next episode, I'm going to teach you how to get around certificate pinning. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and I hope an awesome learning lesson for all of you. So the tool that we're going to be installing and using is called Frida. And it's one of several tools that you can use. But Frida is incredibly powerful. And I actually just finished this massive bank API pen test using Frida, because they had implemented certificate pinning, very rudimentary certificate pinning into the app, and was able to actually circumvent it with Frida. So something to think about. So this pre-show party is basically comes before the actual Shadow Academy course. In order to access Shadow Academy, you have to be a member of the channel. So if you're not a member, again, just follow the instructions on the screen. You can go to my YouTube channel and sign up as a member. It's $4.99 a month, and it's all you can eat on the episodes. Let's see, that's pretty much it. If anyone has any questions or any comments you want to ask, let me know. But that's what we're going to be focused on today. Let me show you. Let's see, let me share my screen. So, hell, we could spend some time installing it right now. So all you're going to do is you're just going to do a brew. Let's see, is it brew install? mitmproxy. So that's, oh, am I actually sharing my, yeah, hopefully you guys can see all that. Yeah, you can see all that. All right. So it's going to run brew update and just make sure, again, it's very similar to something like apt. Or on Red Hat, what's it called? Red Carpet. I don't know if it's still called Red Carpet, but it's going to go through and upgrade and update everything. So I know that, and literally this is all you do to install mitmproxy on Mac OS. Love brew, love Mac, obviously for this reason. But that's all we really need to do. I could have done this before the class, but as all of you know, I like to do things in front of you in the course, so we can do it together. And then if we run into any issues, we can work through them together. So it's going to install some dependency stuff. Everyone let me know in chat. Throw your questions in chat as well while we're in here, and any comments that you've got. So now we should be able to type in just mitmweb. Actually, so there's mitmproxy, right? And then there's mitmweb. But I'll load up mitmproxy. This is the interface for mitmproxy. Nothing too sexy or fancy about that. And then you have mitmweb. And then I think it's --web iface. Let's see, if config en1, mitmweb web iFace 191.168.1.56. I think that's it. Nope. Web. Okay. I can't remember. Minimum web dash help interface. Oops, grep for interface. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Come back here. All right, sorry, everyone. Give me a second. So by default, it's going to load the listener on 127.0.0.1, and then the proxy server is going to be listening on every interface on 80.80. But I want to teach all of you how to bind it to an external interface if you're running it on a separate laptop, like we will be doing in another class where I'm going to be installing it and running it on Ubuntu while we're using Frida. So I want to teach all of you how to get mitmproxy to listen, mitmweb to listen on the external interface. So we're just going to do mitmweb dash help. More. Dash web host. What was my IP, everyone? I can't remember. 1.56. Okay. There we go. All right. So what this will do is it instead of, again, listening on localhost, your local loopback interface, it's going to just throw itself up on the interface that you specify. And then here we've got it listening on 1.56. So this allows me to hit mitmweb from an external machine that's connected to the same wireless network. So that's all you do. I mean, that's how simple it is to get mitmproxy up and running and installed on Mac OS. Just brew space install space mitmproxy, and then to start it, you've got all those interfaces. Over here to your right, you'll see my Evernote. These are all the instructions for that we're going to be following to get Frida up and running. So yeah, all right. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I've got the chat overlay on. I'll turn that off so all of you can see better. Oh my goodness, my mom is here. Hi, Mom. Everyone, Rami is my mother. She's joined us today. This is too funny. Wow, I've never been nervous before. Now all of a sudden I'm very nervous. Now, anyway, hi, Mom. Thanks for joining us today. Error 404, good to see you. We love new people. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the family. Good to have you here. Funky, it's okay if you cheated in this case. It's all right. Look, I don't want all of you to feel like, oh, if I tell Alyssa I'm using Callie, she's going to flame me or whatever. Look, at the end of the day, it's all about getting the getting to the net resolutions, getting to the finish line. If that's, installing and running something on Kali, and because it can get you up and running faster, or if it's already pre-installed on Kali, then use it. I mean, why spend 30 minutes or 30 minutes installing, for example, Metasploit, when you don't have to do that if you've got Kali installed. Metasploit ships with it. So, and unfortunately, a lot of you, and I know we have all levels of expertise here as part of Shadow Academy. We've got, very beginners to very advanced. Look, in our industry, you're going to learn that there's a lot of more elite than thou attitudes going on. There's a lot of arrogance in our industry, and you just can't let it affect you. And there's this great quote, by the way, if a lot of you who follow me know, I'm full of random quotes. But my favorite quote is, "Hey, I'm not here to make you comfortable, right? So if you're getting flamed or you're getting trolled for one reason or another because you use Metasploit or whatever, or you're downloading exploits from Exploit DB, so people are calling you a script kiddie, just ignore it. The thing about it is that the more you do, the more people you're going to attract that are going to want to pull you down because they're not doing it, right? So I'm proud of you. Whatever tool that you're going to use, however you want to get about it, do it. So, +1 for you, Funky Monk. I'm glad you got it up and running on Kali. So for those of you, I know some of the students do follow along and are typing at the command line while I'm doing things. If you ever need me to stop and slow down, I know I talk fast, I know I move fast, let me know, and I'm happy to just either re-explain something or go through my command history by hitting the up arrow and just cycling through my commands if all of you are trying to type along with us. So yeah, throw your questions and comments in the chat. So I want to talk about a few other things. So a couple other announcements. Again, for those of you who are attending Black Hat briefings this year, Hacker Summer Camp, we will be doing a movie premiere at the AMC Movie Theater at Town Square. You can pick up your tickets. Where is that lower third? Oh, here we go. Pick up your tickets there at ransommovie.conceal.io. I'd love to meet you. I'm going to be there doing book signings. We're flying the actors in to sign movie posters. It's going to be a good time. Actually, just yesterday, Mel took care of the caterers. So we're spending like $4,000 to bring in this fancy catering company, and we're going to feed all of you with some amazing food. There's going to be an open bar. So, Mom, I know you're going to love that. There's going to be an open bar with all kinds of goodies. So just come out, hang out, have a good time. It's going to be from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. We're just gonna be talking about the film. I'm going to answer some questions. We're going to have some VIP CISOs there who are going to answer some questions as well. It's just going to be a good time. Let's see. Air 44. Hi, Mom. Mom, you're famous. Let's see. Yeah. So that's that. So let's see what else. One other question I keep getting is if I'm going to get the hacking API book done in time for Black Hat. Unfortunately, as many of you know, client obligations always come first. And I've got this huge white paper, actually 2 huge white papers, 3 huge white papers that the clients are wanting them before Black Hat briefings to be able to give out at their booths at Black Hat. So I don't know how I'm going to finish these 3 white papers and finish the book in time by Hacker Summer Camp. So I'm so sorry. Don't be mad at me. But I'm probably not going to be able to get the book done in time. But I do promise. Hey, Wardell, it's good to see you. Hello, Atlanta. Everyone let me know where you're coming in from. I think last time we had someone from South Africa. It was Cape Town. We've got people from all over the world. We have people that stay up all night just to be a part of this. Thank you so much. So 9 minutes and counting, 10 minutes and counting until we move over to the other URL. I do want to remind all of you, we are moving to the live stream URL, and let me put that up. So it's right here. So write this down or copy and paste it. I don't know. Can you copy and paste that? I don't know if it lets you do that. But write that URL down. That is the video link to Shadow Academy for today's class. So all of you can meet me there at about, 5 o'clock or 4:55. I'm going to go ahead and shut this stream down, and we're going to move over to the class at Shadow Academy at that URL. So if any of you are having trouble with the URL, if you go into the members section of my YouTube channel, in that member section is a posting with today's URL for the class. So if any of you get lost, you can find it there. Oh, another thing I wanted to address. I've been having people reach out to me that are coming in from Africa saying that there's problems in processing international credit cards on YouTube's paid subscription service. So I don't know what the deal is with YouTube and international credit cards. I guess there's at least some problems with some of our students in Africa trying to get that through. If you are in the audience right now, I forgot the gentleman's name who reached out to me on Twitter regarding this, but I am working on this. I don't know what we're going to do to get around it because there's obviously only one payment processor. It's not like YouTube as an influencer lets me choose the payment processor. So I'm at their mercy on what payment processor is used. So the only other thing I can think of is signing up for another platform where all of you who can't get that payment card processed on YouTube, you'll just have to use that other site. So I need to look in that. I need you to give me time to look in that. I haven't forgotten about you. So for those of you who are having trouble with that, let me know. Or, hey, Orlando, Florida. Hey, Corey. New Orleans, Tennessee, Argentina. Oh, look at you, Flycrack, Argentina. 9 a.m. starting morning in Australia. Funky. Always getting up early for us and having that coffee. Thanks. Hey everyone. So yeah, so if I don't know if any of you are having trouble processing a credit card with YouTube, or no way around it that can help these individuals, go and put it in the chat. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have any advice for you. I don't know what the deal is with YouTube. But I will look at it. There is another service that I'm looking into right now. It's a video platform for influencers. I think they're basically just competing with YouTube on that side for paid membership access to video content. So I'm looking into signing up for that. So you guys and girls have an option on where you can sort of watch these classes. I don't know what the stream quality is with the other platform, but I'll look into it. I'm assuming it's 1080p. Most of them are all 1080p. I think Vimeo actually streams at 4K, or is it 1080p? Most of them are 720p, and like Vimeo and stuff you have to pay, and Restream is 1080p. Cool. So what else, everyone? How's everyone been doing? Let me know about any trouble you ran into this week with getting things up and running. If you had any issues with MobSF, if you have any questions for me on the API keys and tokens. Oh, one question I did get is, hey, Alyssa, I've been reverse engineering a bunch of mobile apps in MobSF. Thanks for that. But now what do I do? Because I found all these API keys and tokens, and what do I do with them? So that is what we're going to be covering in another class as well on our coverage of Postman. Okay, so Postman is an API client that you can download. I love it. It's a very, very well made tool. So what you will be doing is understanding how the app works and where it's using those hard coded API keys and tokens, and then going into Postman and either creating that packet from scratch, the API request from scratch, and pasting that as a bearer token. And we'll talk about that later. Error forward. I'm feeling the love, everyone. This is great. I had a really crappy week, everyone. I just want to let you know I had a really crappy week. So it's like you guys are all putting a huge smile on my face. So yes, feeling the love. I really, we as a community, and I'm speaking specifically about Shadow Academy and elsewhere, like we deal with so many trolls out there on Twitter. I had one guy attacking this woman on Twitter and saying, you're not a hacker unless you've got CVEs to your name, like just blasting her because she didn't have any CVEs. Look, everyone, just ignore that. There's so much hate and so much bullying out there. Just ignore it. Know that you're a masterpiece. Know that you're amazing, and measure yourself. Measure your yardstick only by yourself, right? So just the only person you need to compete with is yourself. That's it. And know that you're supported here, and we're a family, and I got your backs. So yeah, it's all good. You will not find any bullying here in Shadow Academy. I act on that very quickly. If I see any bullying, that person's membership is revoked. So be supportive. If someone asks a question in the chat and you know the answer, then take it. Don't be like, hey, look, Alyssa's going to get mad at me if I answer this question. No, get in there, answer the question. We're a community. We're here to support each other. It looks like Mel just jumped in. Hey, Mel. Mel was running errands, so she's here now. Oh, thanks, Miguel. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate the love, everyone. Thank you. Oh, Allah, it's good to see you. Is it Frida SSL and pinning today? Oh, no, today is not Frida. I'm so sorry. Today is mitmproxy. So we're going to be covering mitmproxy in today's course. I don't know. I'll leave it up to all of you. I'll put in a poll in the community. For those of you who want to jump to Frida and bypassing certificate pinning, let me know in the chat or let me know in the poll, and we'll do that next. Otherwise, I was planning on doing Ubuntu and these other tools in the Ubuntu environment for our Linux users in the audience who are like, I don't have a Mac. When are you going to do Linux? So let me know what you want to do in the next class, and we'll do that. If you want to move to Frida and you want to bypass certificate pinning, let's do that. I'm game for whatever all of you. I want all of you to drive the curriculum. I want all of you to tell me what it is you want to cover. Otherwise, I'll come up with something myself. Cool. Yeah, happy Friday, everyone. Good to see you. It's 4:55. It's about that time. So hopefully all of you are excited. You've got your coffee. If not, go get that coffee. And I will see all of you in the other URL in today's class, which is on the screen there. Angie, hello, Texas. Love to see women in cybersecurity. We got your back. Welcome to Shadow Academy, Angie. Good to have you. Again, everyone, this is the pre-show party. If you want to jump into Shadow Academy, it's at the URL on your screen. You need to go to my YouTube channel, Alyssa Knight, and you need to join as a member, and you will have access to Shadow Academy. And that is where we are going to be streaming in exactly 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, we're moving to that URL, and it's a members-only course. So sign up, get your membership. It's $4.99 a month, cheaper than a cup of Starbucks coffee per month. So hopefully all of you will meet us over there. Get your caffeine ready, especially for those of you staying up late who are outside the United States. Thank you for staying up all night to be with us. And goodness gracious. Wardell, I'm having trouble locating the Shadow Academy YouTube channel that is listed and not some musical group. So it's not Wardell, it's not Shadow Academy on YouTube. You need to go to alyssaknight.co/tube, TUBE, and that will take you to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is my name. It's Alyssa Knight, and Shadow Academy is a membership within the Alyssa Knight YouTube channel. So if you just go to Alyssa Knight, I will see you there. All right, username, let's do this. All right, everyone ready? Everyone pumped? All right, I will see all of you at the YouTube URL on the screen. And right now, I'm switching streams. I'll see you there. If I don't see you there, consider joining next time, and you'll get access to the pre-recorded videos. And we'd love to have you. Shadow Academy is all about me setting up, installing, running tools, and you learning my tactics and techniques and procedures in hacking APIs and building those labs out. And we will also be installing purposely vulnerable APIs like VAPI. So we'll talk more about that later. Anyway, if I don't see you, have a great weekend. Take care of yourself.